What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 5 battle for the UPBA. We are facing off against big-time Brownie, coach of the Green Bay Yampers, and they are undefeated. They don't currently have a single loss in their record. We are sitting, I believe, in the third place with a record of 3-1 with a +8 or +9 differential. And I think second place is also 3-1, but their differential is 1 point higher than ours. So fingers crossed that we can get it done. He is waiting for me already, so this team builder will be a little bit quicker. We're going to jump into it right away, but of course, guys, make sure to like on the video before we do. Now, let's go ahead and start off with the team builder. Looking at his team, he has Psychic Spam with the Psychic Terrain from the Tapu Fini with the Alakazam as well. So Expanding Force Alakazam is definitely a thing, but on top of that, the reason why this becomes a real Psy Spam team is because of the answers to opposing Dark types and opposing Psychic types that my opponent has. In terms of something that resists Psychic stabs, you really want to make sure that you have a good Steel type. That is obviously going to be resisting. So not like a Lucario, which is taking neutral, for example. So Corviknight is fantastic. It also gives him a slow pivot to get into Lele, to get into Zam. Same deal with Incineroar, an amazing Dark type, an amazing immunity for those incoming Psychic type attacks with pivoting options in Parting Shot and U-Turn as well. Heracross, really strong offensive Pokemon to break through Psychic types, maybe going for Calm Mind. Daresby, same deal, also gets U-Turn. Then on top of that, Toxic Spite support with Tentacruel. He's got a Rocker, his only Rocker, and Aerodactyl. Rotom Frost, just a general good and annoying Pokemon all around for teams like mine that are really weak to Bolt Beam coverage. Sceptile, Unburden, obviously is super annoying. Spiritomb, a backup Dark type for the Incineroar. And then Trapinch, just a really cheap 1-point Mon that can be really good in certain situations. So guys, looking at it, we have our work cut out for us. I definitely think we can get the job done, but I am really nervous, and probably more nervous for any matchup we've had outside of the Week 2 game that we had against Lux, which ended up being a really good game for us, but who knows how this is going to go. He's undefeated for a reason, and we're going to hope that we can try and get the W against him this week. Let's go and jump into it. Starting with our first mon, it is going to be Ouroboros the Zygarde, 1000 Arrows, Scale Shot, Coil, and Substitute, and I'm a really big fan of our spread. Also, I want to give a huge shout out to the people who were able to help me in call. Shout out to Patmac, Tone, and to Granky, who were able to provide me with either mocks or discussion help, which was really helpful. So let's go ahead and jump into it with that Zygarde. The speed is there for the Diggersby at neutral, and at +1 we have speed for everything that is not scarfed or boosted. At +2 we have speed for all scarfers on top of that. At +1 our sub is not broken by a no attack Heracross's close combat or Megaform. And the reason I'm saying no attack is in case he ends up being like a defensive Heracross, which makes a lot of sense because the only real arrows resists are the Sceptile, which is not super bulky, and the Heracross. That's really it. So I feel pretty good about Heracross potentially being his option, or else a Banded Zygarde would just go absolutely ham against him, especially if I was able to just weaken the team down and maybe get rid of Alakazam or something. Even then, Zygarde is bulky enough to take pretty much any attack from Alakazam, so I feel pretty good about that. But yeah, that is what our bulk is there for, but at the same time, our HP is a leftovers number. We get back 13 points of health every single turn, and we also take a Scarf Lele's Timid Moonblast after rocks, or we take 2 Guts Heracross's Facades from full as well. That's in case it goes offensive too. So it's really, really cool. Our Zygarde is amazing. And basically the plan is, if it ends up being this against Corviknight, let's say I get a switch in, okay, and I get into my Zygarde, then I can always go for sub on the Corviknight. What's it going to do back to me? Bulk up, body press. It's not breaking my sub. I just go for a coil. If he turns out to Heracross, fine. I go for my coil. At that point, he needs to basically get a really high roll, a solid roll at that to break my sub. But even then, coil the first time, he's going to go for close combat, then I'll be able to go for a sub and then coil up again. And that's the thing. Every time he goes for close combat, which is the strongest way to hit me, he's going to lower his defenses, making it even harder for him to switch in and take the hits from the Scale Shot. Or he goes for Megahorn, which has a 15% chance to miss. So basically, it's a win-win in our instance. It just weakens the consistency of his strategy if Heracross is going to be running those options. So we'll see what he does, but Heracross not getting access to ice coverage is absolutely fantastic for me. Our next mon is going to be Cinderace, the Cinderace with the Assault Vest this week. My opponent has a grand total of 1 Stealth Rocker. Just 1, and honestly, while spikes are annoying because he has 2 solid spikers in the Heracross and also in the Diggersby, he also has Toxic Spikes on the Tentacruel. Stealth Rocks are really the thing that kind of worries Cinderace because you're taking 25% from 1 round compared to taking 3 Spikes chips, and that will do 25%. So I felt really good about going Assault Vest because it lets me take a Psychic, a Moonblast better from the Lele. It lets me take Psychic or Expanding Force from Alakazam. It lets me take an attack from the Tentacle and potentially OHKO it back, or KO it back, rather, once it's weakened down with that Headbutt. Same deal with Rotom Blizzards. Rotom's Blizzards, if it specs, is like 33% to me, so it's not bad at all. It's still a good chunk, but it's not bad at all. And basically, I don't really need the other item on anything else. I really want to go with Pyro Ball. Pyro Ball is amazing in this matchup. Looking at his team, he has a couple resists to Pyro Ball. It's really only the Incineroar, that's the one, the Tentacruel, and the Aerodactyl. Zen Headbutt hits the Tentacruel for super effective damage. High Jump Kick hits the Incineroar for super effective damage, and we have U-Turn for momentum as well. So I feel really strong about this set. We can just come in, pick off a weakened Corviknight. If Corviknight's in, we can just smack it in the mouth and do a shit ton of damage to it. And if we get into Blaze range, oh my god. Really looking forward to that, so we'll see what we can do with our Cinderace. Moving on to our next mon, it is going to be, as I didn't even mention what we do this thing, this set actually has speed for Adamant, Aerodactyl, Sceptile, or Alakazam. That's it. Moving on, our Necrozma is next. Void is here, Knockoff, Power Gem, Heat Wave, Moonlight. Should have gone for the sweep with the double Dragon Dance last week. Unfortunate, didn't happen, but it is what it is. We're moving on. And our Necrozma here has enough speed. It's a really interesting spread. So we actually only have 24 IVs in our speed stat. We also have a negative speed nature. What this does, it allows us to reach 86 base speed. What Pokemon reaches 87 base speed with no investments and a neutral nature and speed? Corviknight. We underspeed Corviknight by 1, but we also outspeed Incineroar unless it's been boosted up by a couple EVs. It's gotta have like 40 plus EVs to be able to outspeed me, which is enough. I don't think he's gonna want to run that much speed. He's gonna want to run the investment in HP and then in one of the defenses he chooses. I don't think he's gonna go with an offensive Incineroar. And if that's the case, we'll be able to outspeed it and fire off Power Gem against it. The reason why I want to underspeed the Corviknight is because at the end of the day, if he thinks he's going to be outsped by us or something, if he thinks he's going to outspeed us or he thinks we're going to outspeed him rather, then he can just roost up consistently and we can just pressure him down with the Heat Wave. But at the same time, I feel really, really good about him going for U-turns against me to try and take the hit, U-turn into something else like one of the dark types like the Incineroar, that's the one, or even the Spiritomb, or even potentially like a Diggersby to weaken me, or a Heracross to weaken me, get Guts potentially. But I want to underspeed that thing, hit whatever comes in with a very powerful attack because I can set up and sweep on the Corviknight. The Corviknight isn't the best Pokemon against me because of Cinderace, because of Thundurus, because of, I guess, Fini to an extent, and definitely because of Zygarde, depending on our set. But our set does definitely beat a Corviknight 1v1. So I feel really strongly about this set being able to put in work. Our speed, like I said, to underspeed the Corviknight but outspeed the Incineroar without much investment. We take 2 Timid's Lele Specs Shadow Balls from full, and we take 3 Specs Psyshocks or Psychics from Lele in terrain as well. We also take 2 Life Orb Alakazam Shadow Balls, and a Heat Wave is there for Corviknight, and Knockoff is there to get rid of potential weakness policy on the Corviknight as well. So in case it's like an Agility Corviknight, if it's Agility Bulk Up and then coverage options, like Body Press plus Power Trip, which is the set that Granky ran, not Body Press, he ran what was the word? He ran Braver, that's the one. So if it's a set similar to that one there, then we can knock off the weakness policy so it doesn't get the boost from Heat Wave, which is really nice here as well. But at the same time, it also gets rid of the items I was saying before, the Specs, the Scarfs, just really annoying items my team does not want to have to deal with. So I really like the investment that we have. I think it's a good solid set all around. Could be very strong for us. Our next mon is going to be David Guetta, the Steelix, yes, making its return after a pretty decent showing last week. We have a Body Press, Gyro Ball, Stealth Rock, and Roar. Sound off in the comments. Do you guys pronounce it Gyro Ball, Gyro Ball, Gyro Ball? Just let me know down in the comments. I want to know. I'm curious. We have the Chople Berry here because Chople allows us to take, most notably, a Focus Blast from the Lele or the Alakazam, but also a Close Combat from the Heracross, which is super nice. Those are the big ones here. We really take hits from everything else already, which is super nice. But honestly, this spread was something completely different before. Basically, the plan with this set was so that we can always like KO certain Pokemon with certain moves and then get the +1 with Curse and just put in a lot of work with Heavy Slam plus Body Press. But we decided to go with a different route because honestly, we just didn't see the opportunity to set up that often. So we went with this option here, and I think it'll be pretty good. So basically, Steelix does take a Guts Close Combat from Heracross after Rocks. We also take an Adamant Life Orb Diggersby Earthquake after Rocks. That's also at neutral, by the way, just in case you didn't know. Body Press will always OHKO a No Bulk Diggersby from full. And if it's Life Orb, even if it's got some bulk, we'll OHKO it still, which is amazing for us. We do take 2 Life Orb Alakazam Shadow Balls, and we OHKO Zam with the Gyro Ball, which is amazing. And then Roar is there because if ever the Corviknight is in against us and it's trying to set up on me, I can't really touch the Corviknight. I don't want to go for Body Presses against it or Gyro Balls because we're going to waste PP. So I go for Stealth Rocks and I just Roar. I roar and roar and roar and force him into tough spots against me. There's really not much that forces me out, especially if I have my Chople Berry and I'm at like 75%. So I feel really confident about that. And we'll take the Focus Blast from the Life Orb Alakazam and OHKO back with Gyro Ball, excuse me, because we'll have the Chople Berry. I feel really good about it. Sturdy obviously is the best ability to have on the Steelix. So fingers crossed that it works out. It is our rocker this week. Our next mon is going to be Killua, the Thundurus Therian. We're running Choice Scarf Thunderous Therian this week. We don't have a Scarfer on this team, and a lot of his team is actually pretty fast. He's got Aerodactyl, he's got Sceptile, he's got Alakazam, he's got potential Scarf Lele, he's got potential Scarf Diggersby. A lot of options that I really need to make sure I have an answer for. So having our Scarf Thunderous here is really solid. And the reason why it's so solid is because my opponent has a grand total of 1 immunity to Electric, and it's a Diggersby, which is not the most bulky thing in the world, and we can fire off a Focus Blast to get the guarantee KO on that Diggersby, which is amazing. If he doesn't bring Diggersby, oh my god, amazing. I would be so happy if he didn't bring Diggersby, because this means that every time the Corviknight comes in, we basically claim a life. Every time the Tentacle comes in and is weakened, we claim a life. If the Alakazam is in, we can make sure that we can revenge kill that thing if it's at like 60%, 70%. If it's at 85%, we'll go for Thunderbolt and get the KO that way. But I feel really strongly that this set could put in a lot of work. With T-Bolt, Sludge Wave, and Focus Blast, we hit everything for neutral or better, which is amazing for us. I just feel that this set is going to be one of the best options for us. The only issue is, and by the way, I said he only has 1 immunity to Electric. I forgot about Trapinch, but I'm not really forgetting about Trapinch. I just don't see it coming this week, because at the end of the day, it's not doing much to everything on my team. Like, yes, if I get locked into an Electric type attack with Thunderous, it sucks, but I'm off the ground. I'm off the ground. I don't get trapped by it, so I feel really solidly that I have an option to get away from the Trapinch if in the event I need to. So yeah, that is going to be our Thunderous here. Max speed to outspeed a Scarf Tentacruel, just in case he goes offensive Tentacruel. I don't really need the bulk. It's not a big deal. Our next mod is going to be Aquaria, our final one. Surf, Shadow Ball, Nature's Madness, and Calm Mind. Count how many resists my opponent has to water. The grand total is 2. He's got a resist in Tentacruel and a resist in the Sceptile. And the the Tentacruel is legit the only reason why I'm not going Draining Kiss this week. Because, oh my god, it'd be so good. But the fact that Tentacruel gets Liquid Ooze, that is the problem here. So instead we're going with Nature's Madness. And what Nature's Madness does is it helps put the Tentacruel in range of Zen Headbutt from the Cinderace. It also helps to put it in range of the Volt Switch from the Thunderous. And that way, in cases like a Mirror Coat set, I'm not as worried about it, which is super nice. Shadow Ball hits the Tentacruel and the Sceptile for neutral damage. It also hits the Lele and the Zam for super effective damage, which is beautiful for us. It's just a good solid move overall. And then Calm Mind for just a bit of extra, I guess, offensive pressure in case we really need it. Maybe on a switch, if it's like Corviknight against us, I can always go for a Calm Mind as he goes into something like the Tentacruel, for instance. Nature's Madness, Shadow Ball is going to do a shit ton of damage. I feel pretty good about that option for my set. Anyways, moving on though in terms of what it does, the speed is there again for Diggersby, that's the big one. We also take Spec Lele's Psyshock or Psychic after Rocks, by the way, which is super important. And we also take Zam's Life Orb Expanding Force in Terrain, and we take Adamant Leaf Blade from Sceptile after a Spike, which is beautiful. So yeah, guys, this is going to be our team for this week's battle. I'm keeping Brownie waiting, and we're going to go ahead and jump into it because, oh my god, we gotta get it done. Guys, shout out to you guys for watching the Team Builder. If you are enjoying the Team Builder and you want to comment down below the secret word of the day, the secret word of today's video is going to be sausages. Sausages, yeah, let's do that, okay? So comment sausages down below if you watch the Team Builder. Let me know that you're one of the real MVPs who watch the Team Builder, and let's do it, guys. It is time to battle. All right, everyone, we are back. So looking at this team, he ends up bringing the Trapinch. So, wow, did not expect it, but there is no Diggersby, which is amazing. No Corviknight either, which is kind of unfortunate, but looking at this, I kind of feel like his answer to my what is it called? My Zygarde is going to be that Heracross, and that is better for me, I think. There's a Trapinch. The only mon that's hit or that I really have to worry about it is going to be the Thunderous, but the Thunderous has a flying type, so it can be just switched out whenever it wants, which is nice. Looking at this though, I kind of just want to lead off with my Thunderous here. Not my Thunderous, what am I saying? With my Aquaria, that's the one I wanted to go to. It was the last one in my party when I did the Team Builder. Second one over here, but I kind of want to lead with Aquaria. I think it's just a good all around. This is a challenge here. What do I lead with here? I led with Cinderace in the Mach. And Cinderace is decent against everything here. So like I can just lead with that. The only thing it doesn't like is the Tentacruel. That's it. So maybe I do want to do that. Because we outspeed everything else outside of outside of the, I'm trying to think of the name of it, which I can't do right now. Alakazam, naturally, so it's gotta be Scarf and anything else. And if I do see the Trapinch, I can just basically go from there. So yeah, we'll do that. He might just lead off with something else. I apologize. There was some random audio coming here. Let's do this. Gotta pull up my calculator. I didn't do that yet. Make sure we got the calc going. Lower the audio. Alrighty. And clear. Sundula. Okay, beautiful. I'll take this. I'll be honest, I don't think it's gonna be Scarf. I'll be honest, I'm not expecting this Choice Scarf Heracross. I just want to click Pyro Ball here and just break. We're gonna do that. We're gonna Pyro Ball, we're gonna break. I think if anything, this could be a Sash lead with Spike. But Pyro Ball's gonna come out here, it's gonna do a shit ton of damage to everything. And we'll see. We'll see what he decides to do. I am pretty surprised to see Heracross the lead, but I think the Tentacle's gonna switch in here. I go Cinderace against Tentacruel. Defensive Tentacruel. Okay, it's Rock. Oh my god, it's Scarf. Fucker. That was a crit too. Oh my god. 2 hits only. That's what you have for getting the crit. Pyro Ball come out. Beautiful. We connect. Get rid of this Heracross. Oh, that's beautiful. I'll take it. I'll take it. Wow. Wow. I'm curious about it. Heracross. Choice Scarf. Rock Blast. Him getting... He needed 4 hits to even have a chance, and it was a roll. When it comes to Trapinch, first impression is a thing, I know that. Let's take a look at Trapinch. Trapinch. LC Trapper. Nope, we want level 50. So, even if it's Choice Band, Adamant Nature, Choice Band, first impression, we take that hit. It gets Quick Attack as well. We take Quick Attack too. I kind of just want a U-turn here. But I think going for Pyro Ball is the play, so we're going to do that. If it's Sash, so be it. Pyro Ball comes out, we connect. If it's Sash, we'll KO. If it's not Sash, we'll KO rather. Oh yeah, it's a Violite. Earthquake, it's a Violite. That's fine, we lose our Cinderace. It's not the end of the world, so I'm going to get rid of... Very offensive game so far. I thought it was going to be Banded. But Cinderace... Where are you, Cinderace? Sure. So I thought he was Banded for sure, but he's not. That's fine. I can go into Zygarde here and click buttons. I got rid of the Trapinch by accident. No, we don't want to do that. Go back to Trapinch, you're alive, and then Heracross, you're gone. So I can go into Zygarde here and set up a sub. I can go to Query and click Surf. Because losing Cinderace there, that's not good actually. Oh, that's bad. I can't go for anything really with Necrozma. It's not going to help me with anything right now. Thunderous I don't want to do yet. I think going into Zygarde is going to be a play because he has no switch in. He has no switch in. So we're going to go Zygarde. Alright. I'm actually thinking about just going for a sub here. Or a Scale Shot even. I think Scale Shot is the wave because then I can outspeed certain things. We'll go for Scale Shot. We'll go for Scale Shot. We connect, beautiful, and we get the KO. Very nice. So we're -1 defense, +1 attack. And this is good for us. We want to make sure we have that opportunity now, so we can't really just freely go into something like a Rotom unless it's Scarf. Even though he's going to go for Blizzard on me. Maybe he goes Lele. I think he does go Lele, to be honest. And we take Lele's Scarf, Moonblast, LG. Okay, goes into Rotom. I'm going to go Aquaria here. Because I'm expecting a Blizzard to come out. But Zygarde against Rotom Fridge. We do 81 to 96 with our arrows. I'm expecting Blizzard. Do we see a Volt Switch or Thunderbolt here? Will-O-Wisp. Too bad. Too bad, Babaloo. I can Calm Mind. But I think going for a Nature's Madness is the better play here. But even then, I think I can probably go into Steelix, actually. Because he'll go for a Volt Switch here, and I can just Gyro Ball and get on my rocks. I'll do that. I'll do that. Because I think he's going to Volt Switch out on me. Let's see. Volt Switch, beautiful, we got him. Now we can go for a Gyro Ball here. How much does Gyro Ball do to Tentacruel? Steelix against Tentacruel. Oh, now Tentacruel. Defensive. Let's go no speed at all. Not much. Not much. Let's go to Rotom again. Rotom Frost. Body Press actually does more than Gyro Ball does. I still think going for Body Press here is the play, though. So I'm going to go for the Body Press. Reflect. Ooh, okay, so Reflect, Will-O-Wisp, Volt Switch. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Let's go for rocks here. I'm intrigued. Which is out. Tentacruel? Dakota, is that it? Tentacruel, yeah, that's fine with me. So we're gonna get up our rocks here. Okay. We can switch out. We can go into Aquaria here, Nature's Madness. I think if anything goes for a water move, we'll do that. You could go for Toxic Spikes, which would have a decent effect on my team. Yeah, Toxic Spikes. How many turns left of terrain do I have? It's gone. So everything that comes in now is Toxic. Unless I bring in Fini in first. Because Fini's going to get Toxic next turn. That's fine with me. I can go for Madness here, which I'm going to do. We'll get our chip. Rapid Spin. Okay, that's fine. So Rapid Spin, Toxic Spikes. Okay. I guess he really didn't expect Toxic to come, but he's got Black Sludge as well. Question is now, do I go for a Calm Mind here? How much do we do? How much do we take? Fini against Tentacruel. Defensive Spinner. It's going to outspeed me now. Sludge Bomb's going to do about half to me. With no bulk, it does it. With no offense, it is half. I click Calm Mind by accident. Fuck. Toxic Spike again. Okay. Okay, we'll go for Calm Mind. We have a second Calm Mind up. Or our first Calm Mind. What am I saying? This is fine. Let's see. Has terrain. The fact that he went for Rapid Spin there makes me think that he doesn't have what is the word I'm looking for? Light Play. There we go, and that proves it. So I think he's Boots on the Rotom. Actually, no, I thought he would be Boots. No, what am I saying? I thought he would not be Boots. That's the one. Okay, do we Madness here? Do we go for another Calm Mind? I think we'll go for a Calm Mind into a Madness, into a Shadow Ball is the way to go. So we'll take the attacks from the Tentacruel now. Go for a second Calm Mind. I think that's a +2. Switches out. Leia, that is the Fini, Lele, Tapu Lele. So Lele, we're at +2. Psyshock won't kill me. +2 Shadow Ball is going to do an absolute insane amount of damage. 81 to 96. And that's by the way, Spec Psyshock does 86% max. If it's Timid, it's like a 63% chance to KO me from full. But I can just go for Shadow Ball here, I believe, right? I think that's what we want to do. Or Surf. I think Shadow Ball is the play here. I mean, because it can't set up and sweep me if it's got the weakness policy, so I'm just going to go for the Shadow Ball. Switches out. Oh my god, what are you going into? Jafar. Oh, bro. Oh, I don't think so, bro. Are you Sash? This is a +2 Shadow Ball. Oh, it's Sash. It's Sash, damn. That's fine with me. Okay, Expanding Force. How much is Expanding Force going to do to me? Tapu Fini against Alakazam. We know it's not Life Orb anymore. How much is Expanding Force going to do in Psychic Terrain? 39%. Ooh, baby. Love to see it. Shadow Ball again. Toxic. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Did not expect that. But it's alright, we get rid of the Alakazam here. Which is nice. But even then, like, what are you going to do to me? Like, what are you going to do to me? Like, I'm not happy I'm toxic, obviously. But... weird set. Weird Alakazam. I was really hoping. If that was Life Orb, that would have been beautiful for us. Because then we get off whatever attack we want on anything else. Oh, it would have been so nice. LG comes out. Alright, that's fine. I would go for Surf on this. If it goes for Light Screen, it goes for Light Screen. So be it. I will Surf it. Because if it has Light Screen, then we know it doesn't have Blizzard. And we outspeed it anyways. We should get the KO on this, right? We're +2. Stab. Very nice, Fini. Well done. Rotom, Frost. Good night. And because our Fini outspeed the Tentacruel, by the way, Zygarde will outspeed it as well. This is really good. I have a feeling that Tentacruel can't really touch us. The fact that it didn't go for Sludge Bomb. Dakota. We're at +2. Let's take a look at the calc against 10. Come on now, 10 Cruel. How much do we do if it's max HP? We do about 35%. So I can go for a third Calm Mind here. Or do I just Nature's Madness to Shadow Ball and weaken it as much as possible? He's at about like 6. I think 2 Shadow Balls are gonna do more, to be honest here. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball here. We go for the Shadow Ball. We should outspeed the next turn unless he goes for a Rapid Spin. Oh, big damage. Scald. Yeah. I have a feeling this is a game. I think I'm... Do I go to +3 here? Do I go to +3 here? No, we're not gonna have an FHP at the end. So I'm gonna go to just try and get the KO here. That's all I'm gonna try and do. Let's fire off a Shadow Ball. I almost clicked Nature's Madness by accident. I'm really happy I clicked Calm Mind now on the Rapid Spin there, but this should KO here. Very nice, very nice. Oh, beautiful Fini. Way to go, Fini. Let's hide that Tentacruel. And the fact that we have Steelix in the back means that, and instead it's a Tropical Berry Steelix with Sturdy Intact, by the way, means we will never, ever, ever lose to the Lele as well. Beautiful. This should be a GG. I think the very worst is going to be a 4-0. If we crit, it might be a 5-0. I have a feeling we're not going to crit, though. Don't worry about it. Alright. But at the same time, we also have Scarf Thunderous, too. Cros's not needing to do anything this week. Shadow Ball it up. Let's see what kind of set he is. Moonblast will take this hit. We're at currently, what, 83 down to 49. Let's calc that. Lele. Oh, wow. Lele's Moonblast. Let's go calculator. 83 down to 49. 83 minus 49 is 34 points of health. Moonblast, 34 points of health. Not Spec. Could be Scarf. I can try and stay differential. If I go into Steelix, I take the Moonblast, and I take the Focus Blast into it as well. I can try and save diff here, and I think in a league like this, I might as well do it. At the end of the day, I have Thunderous as well in the back, so I'm feeling comfortable. So we're going to go Steelix here. We'll take any attack into any attack because I think he's going to be Scarf or something. I like how like the Moonblast aims for the top of the face. Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for the Gyro Ball. Let's pick up the W. Focus Blast, we have Choppel. Moonblast again, it'll say Discarfed, and that, guys, will be a 5-0 win for us. We will definitely take it. The team came through. Way to go. Honestly, the fact that we were able to get rid of the Heracross early on was super nice for us. Scarf Heracross, if he got 4 hits potentially, it would have been really bad. But Rock Blast, you know, I love Rock Blast, the O'Shea effect and everything, but man, do I hate Rock Blast, okay? So, GG's to Brownie. If you guys enjoyed the battle, make sure to like on the video. Comment your thoughts on it, of course. Remember to put in the secret word of the day, of course. For those of you who watch the Teambuilder, we always have a secret word of the day, which goes at the bottom, but what am I saying? And just comment it in the videos, basically, at the end of it, and that way I know you watched the video and you are the real MVP. I do want to give a huge shout out to our YouTube channel members. As always, we have quite a few of them, so shout outs to Liv, Hayes, Eric, and Zeke, our level 1 members. Shout outs to Terrence, a level 2 member, and then shout outs to Volt and Sully, our level 3 members. Level 3s get access to exclusive one-on-one team building help, where I give them a hand with their building. Level 2s and up get exclusive content. Level 1s get the shoutouts in their videos. You guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed the video, let's try this again. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and guys, I believe we are #1 in the UPBA. 40 likes on the videos. Let's do it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.